I mean, look at the smile on this man's face. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
It's great to see you.
Likewise.
Yeah,
Good to be here.
Yeah, okay, so is that the fight you expected? Do you expect him to come out hard and fast at the first couple of rounds and that you were going to have to take it a little bit deeper?
Yeah, you know, we haven't seen Joe in the later rounds in any of his other fights, but typically if you have a power puncher, you know, you can't be both. And I know I'm a volume striker, I'm a cardio guy, so I figured out that I'm going to have that advantage.
Well, we were just talking about the fact that you were able to land that combination with the knee and the right hand so many times. Did you know coming into this fight that would be that effective?
Yeah, that was something that I worked on in my head right before we went out there. Okay, first I'm going to need to establish the jab, and then I can put the feints in there.
You know, Jack, congratulations. I mean, we were just talking about this fight, how you were losing early, you know, and you probably realized that, but we also thought that you were kind of letting him slow down in there. But early in the fight, he was the one landing those hard leg kicks. And then he said at the end that the changeup in this matchup was when you landed those hard leg kicks in the third round. Did you notice right then there was a momentum shift? Yeah,
definitely. In the beginning, he was really good at checking those low kicks. And I also heard him speak before the fight in the interviews. He probably thinks that he's going to get that calf kick on me. So I knew he was going to be ready for it. And I needed to use some other techniques first. And then I could go back to that before when he forgot about it.
Yeah, Joe is also notorious for having one of the most powerful punches, right? He beat Francis Ngannou's power punch at the PI and everything. You took some of his shots. You obviously here talking to us as a victor. How hard does he punch and how well did you deal with those?
He probably is the hardest puncher I've fought so far. Like sometimes when you're in there, you're just like, you know, he hit me too many times. It wasn't good. I shouldn't be hit that much. But yeah, I tried to keep my composure and I adjusted a little bit in the beginning. I was a little bit too high with my posture. And when I sunk in a little bit, it was easier to protect myself from the punches.
Well, when I was doing the breakdown for this fight and I was watching your guys' film, the one thing that stood out to me was in the Razak fight where he kind of got into the second round and he seemed like he was more tired, and then the calf kick really started to affect him. Is that something you guys watched and really thought, okay, I need to take note of that and work on my own game?
Yeah, definitely. We didn't work the calf kick as much as it seems like.
Right.
Because I knew that he was going to have that fight fresh in his head, so he's just like, you know how it is after fight, you just like, I'm not going to do that mistake again. So he was really ready for it in the beginning, but when you land once or twice, then you can start to feint, and it's going to be harder for him to check them.
Right, so I'm by no means calling you old, but like me and Alan, you've been around a long time, you've had a lot of fights, a lot of experience. Was it bothering at all to you to listen to the people? You know, you see it's all about Joe Pyfer, and the show seems like it's built around him, and all the people in the crowd are yelling at him, and everything you see on social media and the promotion, it seemed very Joe Pyfer heavy. As a guy that's been around and you've kind of earned your spot here, did it motivate you at all?
Yeah, it definitely motivated me, and I thought to myself that, like, yeah, after this fight, people are gonna see, you know, I'm no pushover, and you can't just get one of those younger guys in there and think that they're just gonna run through me, you know. So I definitely took notice of it. It didn't bother me too much, but of course, it was some motivation.
So we spoke last week, and you told me this one was all about getting the win. You weren't really going to think about too much after that. But now that you've gotten it, now that you've reestablished who you are and put some of these, you know, mixed results behind you, who would you like next? Do you have a path forward now for yourself?
Yeah, I spoke about it in the interview that Nasruddin Imavov should be a good opponent coming up. Especially like, he won the last weekend, I won this weekend. Yes, we were close in the rankings. Yeah. So I think that should be a good matchup.
Nice. Well, it's a great fight. And look you've earned your ice bath now, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
We know you love it. Congratulations. A really excellent performance, Jack. Nice to have you at the desk, too.
Appreciate it.